Hey everyone, Drew from Monkey's Truck. Wait a minute, sorry. Here to do another fragrance review on
what smells good to me.
Sorry, as I was setting up for my video here, there's like a real blogger that lives in this house, and so that was just some swag from just one of the many events they go to. Anyways, what are we gonna talk about today? We are gonna talk about the fragrance from DIPTYQUE Tam Dao. So real quick, for my birthday I had some money to spend over at Nordstrom, and so I got Philosophy from DIPTYQUE, which I thought I wanted for a long time. I don't know. I bought it, tried it, and I didn't like it, so I returned it. So I got Tam Dao, which was something I wanted to get as well. And I love Tam Dao. I'll tell you why. Tam Dao, I'm gonna just spray it. That's why I love it. So I get like green notes, and it's like a soft woody sandalwood, maybe a little bit of hint of sweet. It's just a really pleasant, there's something about DIPTYQUE fragrances. It kind of reminds me of Joe Malone. Not editing, Joe Malone, where it puts me in a good mood. You know, that you have fragrances that just put you in that upbeat, happy vibe, and that's how I feel about DIPTYQUE fragrances. Something very fresh and bright and inviting about all of them that I've tried, even the ones I don't really, maybe I don't know if I'd purchase, but there's still something about it, they're intoxicating, and I just love them. So Tam Dao was one of those where if you're a big fan of sandalwood and wood fragrances, but you don't want them too sharp and bold, the nice thing about DIPTYQUE is they're soft. It's like having a kid in the house where you have to put soft edges around everything so they don't ding their melon. That's what it is. Where everything, you know, you used to have some really nice, cool looking furniture, and now everything's got those little padded edges. That's kind of like DIPTYQUE. Everything looks really great, but it's softened and it's nice. That's why I like it. So this Tam Dao is one of those fragrances where it invokes good thoughts, happy mood. And what's in it? It's rosewood, cypress, myrtle, goa sandalwood, and cedar. And like I said, it's a smooth, kind of creamy sandalwood, and I get some green notes in there too. Maybe a little hint of spice, but it's very soft. There's nothing that's sharp or like in your face. And even though it's an EDT, and I know they do their intense line, I still get 6+ hours out of this, and I really enjoy it. And I could see this as easily a year-round fragrance because it's not warm enough to battle with warm weather. So I know that like right now, this time of year, you know, everyone's having to put certain fragrances away and they don't come out until winter or fall. I see this easily something that you could wear year round. I always say with that, there's just certain areas that just, I don't even know if you even want to wear fragrance. It's just too swampy and everything. So I would say maybe on the fence about like super sweltering, swampy, you know, weather, but it's still light enough that I think it'd be okay, especially at nighttime or if you're in air condition. But really nice, could be a great office scent. Definitely, it is a compliment getter. I've worn it and I have gotten compliments. And I just see it as a true versatile go-to fragrance for something that you want to just throw on, you're just going out real quick, or you want to wear it and you want to go on a date or a special event. It's that versatile fragrance that I think we've all like to have in our cologne arsenal. You know, that one or two or three or 500, because I know all the frag heads out there. You have a lot of versatile fragrances. I see this Tam Dao as one of them. So the Philosophy was just, I had to go back. Maybe I'll give it another try because I really liked it. It was more in comparison to the Marc Jacobs, and I thought it was more of like the more masculine, mature of the Marc Jacobs. They were very similar, and then when I finally owned it, it didn't really pan out. So I'm sure everyone has that fragrance buy where they're like, what the hell happened? So instead, I got Tam Dao, which was on my list for the DIPTYQUE line. I'm almost now due for another bottle of Vetivario. And so if you're a fan of Diptyque and you have some of their fragrances, let me know which ones that you like and have worked for you, or ones that just didn't work for you. You know, fragrance is a personal thing. So this is the Tam Dao by Diptyque. This is the smaller bottle because I'm starting to get a little bit wise in my purchases, knowing that there is no way in hell that I'm going to go through all these bottles. Still on the fence of, you know, what am I doing here? You know, just way too much. It's overwhelming and it's exciting at the same time, but you got to be smart in your purchases. So smaller bottles can get more, try more, whatever. Everyone's got their take on it. So appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, let me know what Diptyque fragrances you have, you like, that have worked for you. I'm gonna be now showing my videos both on YouTube and on Instagram, because you got two different audiences. Some don't like being on one of the platforms and some like on both. So go figure. I'm gonna try both. So please follow me on Instagram, Monkey's Tropicals Adventures. Follow me on YouTube at Monkey Man. And I will see you again for another shave or fragrance review. Thanks for watching.